Are we live? We are live. Okay. Good morning, thriving warriors. Good to be back after our internet problem yesterday, which has been solved. So here we at. Okay. Oops. Alexa, what is the date?
Today is Friday, January 6th.
Okay. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:12 a.m.
Okay, so it's 6:12 a.m. on this Friday, the 6th of January. Alexa, what is the weather?
Right now in Amargosa Valley, it's 36 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly clear skies. Today's forecast has intermittent clouds with a high of 51 degrees and a low of 32 degrees.
Okay, 32 degrees to 51. All right, let's get ready to rock and roll. Have your coffee, pen. Good morning, Diana. Good morning, Charlene. And your book. Have your book out. Have these three things. And have your pen cocked. All righty then. So here's where we are. We are at Department of Career Services at Thriving Warrior, where our goal is to help you get from point A to point B, where B is better. How do we do that? We do through a series of breadcrumbs. The first breadcrumb is this podcast, but the real breadcrumbs are in the description down below. Please subscribe. Share the video, thumbs up, click on the bell so you get notifications. All of those things are here. So you should have gotten a notification for yesterday's video. Still trying to work out how to play that, but we recorded it, we uploaded it. I think I shared it with the regular people versus the irregular people. So, breadcrumbs down below. Breadcrumb to our 4-week online course, our neuroscience-oriented approach to success. A link to the motivational video, which I watch to prepare this. That's the real key. A link to the TED Talk, which goes with today's video. And today it's about Viktor Frankl, Holocaust survivor, psychiatrist, man's search for meaning, etc. We'll talk about that a little bit later. We have a link to our Bible studies. We have a link to a very good Inc. magazine story. Talk about that. We have information about services we provide: housing, clothing, food, hygiene, transportation, everything people need to get them on their journey or to assist them on their journey from point A to point B, where B is better. And we have the transcript of Seth Godin's 20-plus year daily blog. And it's a long one today, but it has to do with AI. So that's kind of cool too. So those are the 9 breadcrumbs already to help you on your journey from point A to point B, where B is better. And it is a journey. It's not a race. It's not a sprint. And depending upon how far away your point B is, will be the time, energy, and resources you need to commit to do it. But it's a journey. All righty then. Next breadcrumb, our theme. It's simple. You want to get from point A to point B? Simple. ... or breadcrumb, bleep, bleep, bleep. Stop poverty thinking. Stop poverty thinking. So that's in today's video. If you have poverty thinking, you're coming from a position of scarcity, not having things. You then become envious of people who do, resentful of people who do. And you spend your time and energy in resentment and envy and negative skills, negative behavior, rather than putting that into positive energy moving forward. So, simple. You want to get from point A to point B? It's simple. Stop poverty thinking. Now, let's get started. Let's start with our writing down our thing. I'm so happy and grateful now that blank. Okay, so I'm so happy and grateful now that the internet is working. Also, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have a haircut appointment scheduled. Good system. So I will get rid of the shaggy dog look, and I won't have the Depression era haircut of Bo and Todd from yesterday, which they did themselves. So points for getting things done to make themselves look better. But hey, not everybody can be a professional hairstylist that used to do Jack Nicholson and Sean Penn's hair. That just takes, I don't know what does about it. Okay, moving forward. Some memes from today's video. Video? No, it's not video, it's video. From today's motivational video. Know thyself. Know thyself. Don't kid yourself. Know thyself. Know who you are. What you need to work on. You want to fool other people, that's one thing. But it doesn't really help to try to fool yourself, because why? You can't. You can't fool yourself. Also, as you sow, so shall ye reap. We have one of our people, and when I say people, I don't mean Thriving Warrior. I mean just somebody we associate with. It's not a student, so don't think I'm talking about you. Don't read into it that it's you. One of the people we associate with is always trying to think of how to get other people to do what he wants them to do. And a lot of it has to do with, and then I'll get them. Okay. Better to say, what can I do to help other people? How can I help this person? I want that person to do something for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do something for them first. I'm going to get their attention. I'm going to make their life better. I'm going to bond with them. And then I'm going to ask them to do something for me. And the idea is, if I make their life better, they're A, going to appreciate, and B, want to reciprocate. And that enables me to bond better with them. So those are the memes from today. Let's see, we're 8 minutes and 1 second in. Seth Godin, no, not Seth Godin, Viktor Frankl, very good thing. What is the purpose of life? It is man's search for meaning. So Viktor Frankl turns it on its head. Logotherapy turns things on its head, and the question of what is the meaning of life is not the right question. The question is, you don't ask, what is the meaning of life? Life asks you, what is the meaning of your life? You have to answer that question. You have to give your life meaning. There is no meaning of life out there. It's the meaning that you give it. Your life, you want to make a monument. All that's left, okay, so think of a monument of your life that we build, and when we're gone, all that's left is the monument. Or as Nietzsche said, we paint our own portrait, and at the end, all that's left is the portrait that we painted. Again, project honesty. If you project that in the world, it will resonate in honest people. Time is racing. Let's go to Seth Godin. Patterns, culture, and theft. AI is here, and it can, or soon will, be able to draw a code or write with more skill than most of us. True dat. It's tireless, very fast, and very cheap. Understandably, some creators are up in arms. The pitchforks are out. They say that if an AI is trained on their photographs, their architectural designs, or their cartoons, it's a form of theft. As Father Spitzer would say, arg. That doesn't hold up. If an art student studies all of Picasso's 10,000 paintings and then creates a new painting that is clearly based on them, we call this the advancement of culture. The same is true if a writer uses a word that was coined by Shakespeare, or a graffitiist is clearly inspired by Shepard Fairey. That's how culture evolves. Taking an idea isn't theft. Taking an idea is an oxymoron. Oxymorons. No, taking an idea is an oxymoron. Ideas belong to all of us. You don't own an idea. We couldn't and wouldn't have it any other way. There's no way to bake a cake, drive a car, or write a sentence without using what came before. True dat. Double true. GPT and other AI tools don't actually know anything. They're pattern matchers and pattern extenders, and those patterns are called culture. Culture. Aside. Subnote, footnote. As David Foster Wallace would say, footnote, there's a difference between copyright and trademark. Copyright is a small carve-out to protect the actual craft of creativity and its specific outputs. Trademark is a way to signal the world who made something. If someone uses AI to copy an artist's style and then tries to pass it off as coming from the artist, that is theft. Theft of trademark. Different discussion for another day. End of footnote. Back to the discussion. If a computer or a person steals your style, it's an indication you've made an impact on the culture. And the only response is to dig deeper and make another impact on the culture. Not try to carve out your contributions to our shared modes of interaction. The only thing that allows creators to create is the work that came before. When we create, we add to that work so that others can do the same. Okay, so I've noticed that's another good one. I've noticed Seth Godin is starting to talk about AI. Why? Perhaps because he's thinking about 20 years from now, the podcast will have been going for 40 years, and look how I've described the changes in the world over that 40-year period. We'll have AI in 15 seconds, read all of my blog posts for the last 40 years, and come up with some new blog posts based upon the old blog posts. Okay, so here we are, 12:51 in. It is 6:24. We've got a couple minutes until Bible study. Proverbs starts with Bo. Next thing, Diana. Diana, are you still there? Are you with us? If so, what is the next breadcrumb? Bleep, what's the next breadcrumb on the journey to point B, where B is better? Correct. Yesterday was the only easy day. Act such that yesterday was the only easy day. We're on this journey. We want the journey to be to the highest and bestest possible place that we can get. That means we need to sacrifice. We need to have discipline. We need to have certain things. If I put out there that my goal for today, if I program my RAS, program my RAS. If I program my RAS that what I want is yesterday to be the only easy day, I am going to march, slog, crawl, pull myself by my fingernails up further than I was yesterday. How do I do that? Well, how do I make yesterday the only easy day? Charlene, Diana, anybody have any ideas? How to do that? Do what? How to make yesterday the only easy day? I can what? Embrace the suck. God, this sucks. God, I feel like crap today. I don't think my God is offended by bad words, but I'm going to say crap. Embrace the suck. Good. Be more samurai. Karate chop chop. Embrace the suck. What else? What are other ways, additional ways to make yesterday's the only easy day? Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Choose the hard path. Act such that everything you do matters. Service to others. Give part of your time to make other people's life better. Yes, Diana, don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Correct. Morning. If you want coffee, it's in the thing. And with that, I will leave it with, remember this, the fact that you're still alive is proof that God isn't done with you yet. And can somebody say, and cut? I'm getting photobombed here. And cut, and cut. End.